So a kid went missing during an Easter egg hunt and wasn't found for decades.
What?
Yeah,
But he was found?
she was found. Found a story titled Why I Hate Easter. Hey, you got your popcorn ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
All phobias are irrational, but the one I suffered from throughout my entire childhood and young adulthood took the biscuit. You're scared of rabbits? People always scoffed. The polite ones tried to look understanding, but I could see suppressed laughter in their eyes. I know how ridiculous it sounds, but those big eared fluff balls everyone seems to find so adorable really creeped me out. I stayed well clear of pet shops, and the run up to Easter was as scary as Halloween must be for people scared of witches. I can pinpoint the day it started, too. You see, for many years I was convinced the Easter Bunny ate my best friend. It was Easter Sunday, 1996. I was 8. My family lived in a traditional village where nothing much happened. Before that day, it had probably never been in the national news at all. Every year, Mr. Anderson, the old man who lived in the manor house, opened up his grounds for the local kids to have an Easter egg hunt. I went along with my best friend since nursery, Emily. We had the sort of intense friendship that could only form in childhood. When we met new people, we'd tell them that we were sisters, and everyone believed us at first. Our parents took us to the hunt. That year was particularly well attended, and by the time we arrived, just 10 minutes after the event started, most of the obvious places had been raided already. The grounds were huge, with several acres covered with trees. Our parents kept calmly reminding us to stay close where they could see us, but they seemed pretty engrossed in their own conversations. They didn't tell us off when we strayed slightly, so we decided to go a bit deeper into the trees and find some eggs that had been left behind by the other kids. It was a good choice, at least as far as the egg hunt went. We found several small, brightly colored chocolate eggs hidden behind trees and underneath piles of leaves, and added them to our haul in the tiny baskets we'd been given. Look, Emily said excitedly, pointing up to a tree. There's a massive one up there. She was right. Above us, nestled on a higher branch, was an egg larger than the others. It even included a mug. I'll go for it, I said, feeling proud of the look of relief that filled my friend's face. I'd always been the better climber, and I fancied the braver one. If the truth be known, I think I just wanted to look cool in front of her. With difficulty and a disregard for safety that makes me cringe in hindsight, I slowly ascended the tree, reaching out for the egg with one hand and just grasping it. I climbed back down, giddy with victory, and found myself alone. At first I thought Emily was playing a trick on me, but after searching behind every tree around there and calling her name a couple of times to no avail, I started to get scared. I ran back to my parents, fully expecting to see her there. Emily's gone, I told my mother. I still remember the look of concern on her face before she composed herself. I'm sure she's just gone to the toilet or something, love. What were you doing in those trees anyway? The rest of the afternoon is a bit of a blur to me, but I do remember the creeping sense of dread as the minutes ticked by. I remember all of the adults running around shouting Emily's name. I remember the police arriving and being slightly scared as they asked me when and where I last saw my friend. I remember Emily's parents sobbing and hugging one another. This last image will stay with me until the day I die. It was nearly dark by the time we left, and I was crying. My father held me close and whispered, "It's fine, darling. She'll be back soon. She's just gone on an adventure with the Easter Bunny." I recall my mother snapping something in his ear about giving her false hope, but I chose to believe him. The alternative was too terrifying. My family kept me sheltered from most of what followed, but I've pieced it together by looking up old news clippings and TV reports now I'm an adult. Emily's disappearance was a national story for a few days, but as the weeks and months went by with no body found and no new leads, she slipped out of the public's consciousness. Logically, I understood that Easter, and specifically a fictional egg-delivering bunny, had nothing to do with Emily's kidnapping, but the emotional part of my brain couldn't fathom that, and the two remained linked. Despite the bereavement therapy my parents got me, I had nightmares about the Easter Bunny coming for me and my loved ones for years. I even get them now occasionally. I never had or wanted an Easter egg after that. Years went by, and I would love to say I moved on. To some extent, I had to, but at school, I was an oddity, a curiosity because of my connection to a semi-famous tragedy. I found it hard to make friends, even into adulthood. I never quite trusted that my pals would stay around, that they wouldn't be taken from me at the shortest notice. It made relationships hard, to say the least. I tried to bury myself in academics and later work. I was on my lunch hour at the office one day last year when my mother rang. I answered, always a bit nervous when she rang me at work. Had something happened to a family member? I wanted to catch you before the news broke. They found Emily's body at the manor house. I swallowed, tears stinging my eyes. That's not all, darling. Well, you know, Mr. Anderson died last week. I hadn't heard, but I made a noise in the affirmative. They found her inside his house. When they were clearing out his things, she was in his cellar. And I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but it wasn't a little girl's body they found. She only died about a year ago. They found her shackled to a wall. The sick bastard was keeping her there all along. Yeah. Yikes. I dropped my phone and burst into I dropped my phone and burst into long, suppressed tears. I'm not scared of rabbits anymore, but I'm more afraid of humans than ever.
That is insane. I feel like this could be like a true crime documentary for sure. And like every time Easter comes around, you just are reminded that your best friend went missing.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think it would have just been better if she wasn't found. I mean, like a year ago. That's horrible. Decades in a cellar.
Yeah, that's horrifying. Keep an eye on your children. A very close
Yeah.
eye on your children and your loved ones.
Yeah.
Because people go missing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely terrifying.
Yeah. Thousands of kids every year. That's so sad. Oh my gosh. When he was talking about that guy at the beginning of the story, I didn't have a good feeling about it.
Big Easter egg hunt at a manor.
Yeah.
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah.
F Mr. Anderson. Humans are terrible.
Yeah.
Humans are the real monsters.
Definitely. Yeah.
That's the takeaway. That's our takeaway. I mean, without owner's consent, there is a comment here that says, why would the police not search the manor if she went missing on his land? So his house should have been the first place searched. Could have hid her somewhere off property until the police stopped looking. That's also true. Without the owner's consent or probable cause, the police couldn't just decide to search illegally. Granted, if the owner did deny the search, it could cause suspicion and give the police ample reason to try and find probable cause, but without knowing the specifics, it would be hard to say. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
I've got a quote from Steve Irwin in the comments.
Oh my gosh.
Rip. Crocodiles are simple. They try to kill and eat you. Humans are worse because they befriend you first.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
The man, the myth, the legend.
This comment says, great story. For me, it was a nice twist after I read the one story about the possibly supernatural Easter bunny that came to the one kid's room at night, leaving a present. So I didn't expect the human to be a monster.
Is this the next story?
That comment led me down a rabbit hole, no Easter pun intended. And I did find a supernatural bunny type of story that I wanted to share with you as well. Now that we're kind of like, tapping into this Easter vein. There's a comment that says, in the end, all that matters is that you got that mug.
Okay.
A little bit of dark humor never hurt anybody.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, welcome to This Sounded Better in Our Heads. I'm Spooky Time Pizza.
I'm Strawbeeb.
We're married. We talk about whatever we want, and most of it
probably should have stayed in our heads.
But now it's your problem.
Okay, now we have a paranormal Easter bunny story. I used to like to look out the window when I was a kid before bed and try to see stuff that maybe only came out at night. That's crazy. What is wrong with you? Because at night, like, I'm trying not to like look at anything. I won't even look into a dark bathroom. We were the second house from the end, not like a dead end, but end into the main road. And there was a streetlight at the first house, so it wasn't pitch black, but there were shadows. Anyway, I remember seeing a near man-sized rabbit with crooked ears and grossly long legs moving around outside up the street. There was the main road, and up a bit was another street that turned off across from mine, so I could see a good distance. It moved in a way that made me uncomfortable, so I ducked back into bed. We lived in a 2-story, and my room faced the stairway. I don't know how much time had passed. You never know as a kid. An hour, 5 minutes, feeling like a century. But I heard the stairs creak and covered my head. I can't remember if my parents were also upstairs asleep, but I remember the nightlight was on at the base of the stairs, and that meant everyone was in bed. Anyway, I peek out at these sounds and see this crooked-eared shadow coming up, and I nearly lost my mind. I stayed quiet forever and fell asleep till morning. woke up to my basket of treats, and wanted to sling them right back out the window I saw that thing out of. A couple years later, I saw an episode of Ripley's Believe It or Not, and they were talking about jackrabbits and how they had big legs and long teeth. There was a drawn depiction of one, and it hit me in the back of the throat and burned to my stomach because it reminded me of that damn thing I saw. I was not a fan of Easter after that, nor was I too keen on looking out the window at night. Don't know if it was the Easter bunny, but I saw a bunny on Easter that I hope I never see again. Just got a shiver typing this out.
Wild.
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying.
Wild. Comment says, wow, that's really scary. Yours actually appears more rabbit. In a lot of stories, it seems more walking upright like a man. It's all really interesting. And then the OP says, sort of walking like a man, but hunched, but more upright than over, almost like a zombie shuffle, fluid but jerky. It felt wrong even having seen it, if that makes sense. And it was maybe 4 or so feet tall, just awful, really. It looked scraggly and angry. And then that same person comments, I one time read a story on Reddit about a guy who came across something like this on Easter in upstate New York, but haven't been able to find it since. I'll stay on the lookout. And then this person comments that they found the story. And I have it here.
What?
Yep, I have the story here.
Oh, I see it.
Okay, moving into the next one. The older I get, the more I'm convinced that this bizarre memory had to be a dream of some sort. Not sure if this was the appropriate place for this, but this experience was so strange and walks the line between reality and impossible for me. So for the last 15 plus years, I've been freaked out by this memory I have from childhood. I'm 30 now, and it still feels totally real. But the rational side of my mind has forced me to reconcile it as a strange, vivid dream. The memory is from when I was a young child, possibly 5 or 6 years old. My parents divorced right about at that age, and in this memory, they're still together. Here's the context. It was Easter, or very close to it. My family owns 40 acres of land in the Catskills. I spent countless weekends up there through my life, and in this memory, most of my close family was up for the holiday. It was tradition to hide the children Easter baskets and had the kids find them instead of eggs. So the dream begins with it being Easter morning. The log cabin currently on the property wasn't built at the time, but we had a 2-car garage with a wood stove and a small camper. It was chilly that morning and still early spring in upstate New York. My brother and I split up to search for our Easter baskets in the woods. I remember walking around the woods surrounding the garage and wondering where my basket would be. Just how far into the woods would my parents have placed it? My grandfather always smoked a pipe, and as I ventured deeper down the trail, I smelled a pretty familiar scent. I remember thinking, how did Pop Pop get down here already? I was getting closer as the scent was getting stronger. Just then, I saw something I'll never be able to get out of my mind. A humanoid rabbit resting against a tree about 20 yards in front of me. It turned its head and looked right at me. All I felt was pure terror. I stared for a few seconds and turned around and ran for my life. I ran back to the garage in the safety of my parents. I remember crying hysterically and told my father what I had seen. I remember my family surrounding me and calming me down while telling me I had imagined it and everything was okay. The memory fades from there. I don't remember the aftermath. Still 25 plus years later, I still have that image seared into my mind and cannot shake it. As I stated, the logical part of my mind has tried to convince itself that it was nothing more than a vivid dream or nightmare. But it's always there lurking, and no matter how much time passes, I cannot seem to 100% convince myself that it was nothing more than the imagination of a 5-year-old.
Well, that's terrifying. Another nightmare for me of rabbits.
There's a lot of like Easter horror woven things.
Somebody said, reminds me of Frank the Bunny from Donnie Darko.
Why are you wearing that
creepy.
stupid human suit? Yeah, Easter is low-key one of the creepiest holidays.
Yeah, I agree. The bunny suits are always so creepy, like the mall bunny.
Were you scared of the mall bunny when you were a kid?
When I was little, yeah, for sure. And it's just something like, I mean, as an adult, yeah, I'm scared because I'm scared they're just gonna like
You don't know if
snatch a kid.
Mr. Anderson is inside the bunny suit trying
Yeah.
to plot a way to snatch your kiddo.
And I don't think they've changed bunny
It's very
suits in like
spooky.
20 years.
It's
Like
always the same picture.
it's
Every time I see a picture of someone's kids, I'm like, that same creepy bunny. Do they have to do some sort of like extensive background check on whoever is in the suit, right?
You would hope. You would hope.
Dude, I hope so. I hope so.
Because it's kind of a
Not
creepy thought
knowing
that
is very uncomfortable for me.
yeah, I don't like because like
I don't
all
want
those
to have
kids.
my children sit on this creepy dude's lap.
Yeah, yeah.
Like what? All that stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know,
because
man.
who wants to volunteer to have all these kids sit on their lap? Like, that
Yeah,
sounds
wouldn't
like
couldn't be me.
not a
Could
good
not be
time.
me. Could not be me whatsoever.
How do you
They're
say
probably
that?
getting paid really well.
I no, I don't think like maybe $10 an hour.
$10?
It's
How much?
definitely
We
like
have to Google
minimum
it.
wage.
We have to Google it. How much does the Easter Bunny get paid at the mall? Easter Bunny performers at malls generally earn between $15 and $22 an hour as of 2026. How much does the mall Santa make? Mall Santas in the U.S. generally earn between $31,000 and
Oh,
$62,500 annually. Where the application at though?
that's not that much. That's minimum wage. See, I wanted to see if the Easter Bunny or Santa got paid more, if there's a difference,
Definitely
but
the Santa. Definitely the Santa by
well, if
far.
if you do $15 an hour, that's about 30,000 if you're working full
Um,
time.
many Santas earn roughly $22 to $31 an hour.
I mean, it makes sense.
A
More people are getting
seasoned
pictures with
Santa,
Santa.
a seasoned Santa can earn up to $20,000. Like
Hmm.
when? Like, oh, for a 5 to 6 week gig. All right, we need to recover from that. Strawbeeb, how was your Easter? I know you had to work, but the Easter Bunny showed up at the Spooky Time Pizza household.
Yes, I was spoiled by the Easter Bunny this year for sure. All right, first, let me show you my Easter haul. I got this really cute bag. Let's see. There we go.
I'm loving the bunny
Like,
pattern.
yes,
Yeesh, the Easter Bunny's really got good taste.
he
Man.
really does. First, we have pink vanilla cotton candy.
I want to bite.
No, it's all
Uh,
for me. Dubai cones.
Thoughts on Dubai chocolate?
I tried it. It was actually pretty good. It has chocolate on top and then the pistachio mixture.
So do we buy into the Dubai chocolate hype? I know we're like a little bit late on it.
It's not as good as people are making it out to be. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Okay.
Sour Patch Kids, my fave.
A staple in the candy genre.
Swedish Fish, which I've already opened up,
Oh, she already tapping into the Swedish fish. Save me
and
one. Save me just one. Just save me one. I almost got
Banana
hissed
Laffy
at.
Taffy.
Your fave.
Yeah, I love. Should we see what one of the jokes are?
Okay, yeah. Hit me with a Laffy Taffy joke.
What did one eye say to the other? Between us, something smells.
A nose. A button.
What what did the egg say to the frying pan? You crack me up. All right. Ooh, my other favorite. All my favorites. The Easter Bunny knows
Easter
me.
Bunny just knows what's up. Sweet tart robes. Do you like the strawberry ones or the cherry ones better?
Mm, I like them all.
You like them all?
I don't have a preference. Ooh, I'm really excited about this because I've heard that this is an ethically sourced chocolate and it's really good.
Yes, they don't use child labor like some brands do.
Like
Hershey.
this, maybe.
Oh, snap. Transitioning right into the Hershey's
I didn't
chocolate.
even mean to do that. That's funny.
One child labor, the other one ethically sourced.
Mike and Ike's. Yum. Ooh.
Mike and Eggs are always a solid choice.
Gushers?
Gushers. Let me just have like one or two of them.
Maybe. M&M's.
Love
Who's
a good,
pregnant?
love a good handful of M&Ms.
And Runts.
Pick
Which
out
I
all the
like
banana ones.
Runts. Yeah. I like Runts, but banana is my favorite. All the other ones
Yeah.
are mediocre.
Strawbeeb's gonna pick out all the banana ones. They're all yours.
Yeah. Yeah. Goobers, my go-to movie snack with popcorn. Yum.
Goobers for the goober.
Hey, Kit Kat.
King size.
Yep. Of course, I already opened this and ate half the bag, but fruit by the foot.
Fruit by the foot. Bussin'.
Ooh, oh, I'm really excited about this. I need to eat one of these after we're done. Starburst.
The OGs. None of that crazy tropical flavor.
Yeah.
Just the OG Starburst. You
Well,
can't miss.
what's your favorite Starburst flavor?
For some reason I like the orange one.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, the orange one is just the most flavorful one. It tastes like I'm eating an actual orange. It's crazy. Like it's so orangey. I love it.
I like that one. My favorite is the
Yeah.
pink one, though.
Reese's.
Yes,
Is it
Reese's.
Reese's or Reese's?
I say Reese's. But if
I
we're
used to
talking
say
about,
Reese's, but I recently started saying Reese's because of the constant flack I would get from everybody. I'm like, okay, it's Reese's. So I changed it a couple of years ago.
Reese's.
It just doesn't sound the same to me, but I've adapted.
Reese's. Reese's is like a name, like Reese.
Yeah. But I guess like Reese's, like the brand, came out and said like it's pronounced Reese's. So I'm like, okay, fine.
Well, everybody's called it Reese's. Like, you can't change it.
Okay.
Twix.
W.
And last but not, oh no, I have more.
There's more.
It's just a lot of candy. Like, this is like a year supply. Skittles.
Boom.
Taste,
Share size
taste,
so that you could maybe slide some your husband's way.
taste the rainbow.
I want to taste
Maybe.
the rainbow.
And one of my childhood favorites, and I haven't had these in a long time, so I'm excited to eat this again because it's going to be very nostalgic for me. Necco wafers.
Necco.
I used to pretend they were like little, I was like a doctor and I was taking little pills.
Right, right. That's adorable. Nostalgia.
And last but not least, a big bag of hot fries. One of
Yeah,
my pregnancy cravings for sure.
exactly. Easter Bunny knew. Easter Bunny knew.
Yes, and now my desk is completely full of candy.
This upcoming weekend, we are visiting some family, so I'm excited to actually have like a home cooked meal. We had to work over Easter weekend, so we didn't have like a Easter meal. What are Strawbeeb? What are some of your favorite Easter foods?
I really love, I don't know if it's necessarily an Easter food, but I love yams. It's like
Sweet
Thanksgiving.
potatoes or yams? What do we call them? What's the difference? Candied yams, sweet
Yeah.
potatoes.
Like when I think of sweet potatoes, I think of like the actual potato.
Hmm.
When I think
After
of
they're prepared,
yams,
though, they're yams.
that's what I think, with
Okay.
some marshmallows on top. That's kind of like
Hmm.
I feel like
Cinnamon sugar.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
I think it's
Carrot cake.
acceptable. I'm obsessed with deviled eggs. Like I'll eat 20 of those bitches before we even sit down for dinner. There's no deviled eggs are safe from me. Like it's yeah, and I love a baked ham. I just love a baked ham.
Really?
And I'm not like a huge like deli meat like ham type of person. But a baked ham, it just hits.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like the crispy edges, it just kind of falls apart.
Pineapple.
I like it with the pineapple. I could do without it too, but I do like it with the pineapple.
It's like the
Yeah.
only way you're gonna get me to eat it.
With the pineapple? Noted.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I did have some ham at work. At work they had
Mhm.
like a little Easter special ham,
Yeah.
green beans, and scalloped
Okay.
potatoes.
Okay. Ooh, scalloped potatoes. That's a good one.
It's mediocre. It's hospital
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
But and the ham was like just dry.
Yeah. Probably didn't get to
So
it as soon as it was done. It was probably sitting there for a bit.
yeah, I just think they're just bad cooks. But
Probably. And they didn't put any love into it because they're not eating it themselves. They're not
yeah.
feeding their family, so there's no
But my favorite part is the desserts, like carrot cake,
carrot cake
cookies.
is very good. Yeah, carrot cake is
Hmm.
very good. There's a lot of
And
like weird like Easter traditions. I looked up some Easter traditions around the world. People do and eat some very strange things. Let me
mm-hmm.
tell you about some of these.
Did you have any overrated Easter foods?
Overrated Easter food?
Yeah, what do you think?
Um,
Because I was gonna say ham.
Strawbeeb was gonna say ham.
I don't
I
really
don't.
like
I mean,
ham.
I guess it's like it's kind of like a like turkey for Thanksgiving. That's overrated. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
turkey's
yeah.
overrated. I would
It's
much
not
rather
that
have
good.
like a chicken,
Yeah, like a
like a
roasted
yummy roasted
chicken.
chicken. That's
Mm,
it's the superior meat. Even for Easter, a chicken would be better.
that's
The
what we should
turkey,
do.
like turkey's good, but like I would much rather have a chicken.
I think we need to start going
100%.
all out for holidays.
I think so too. We need to make our own traditions. We need to,
Mhm.
blaze our own trail.
Yeah. And you know what I love? Like a green bean casserole loaded.
Okay, green bean casserole is overrated.
I'm shook. I could go down on some green bean
Double
casserole.
fisting green. Yeah, I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong, but it's overrated.
Okay, moving on to Easter traditions.
Strawberry doesn't want to talk about this. Here are some Easter traditions that I have found from around the globe. Okay. Czech Republic and Slovakia. On Easter Monday, men playfully whip women's legs with decorated willow switches. It is said to bring health and beauty for the year. Yeah, so let's just go whip some women in the legs with a willow switch.
What's a willow switch?
A willow is a tree, and a switch is a tree branch.
Okay, let's
Mm-hmm.
just abuse our wives. Cool.
Yep. Hey, man, it's culture in different parts of the world. Okay. In Poland, they call it Wet Monday.
Why is it on a
The,
Monday? It's Easter
well,
Sunday.
listen.
Okay, sorry.
Wet Monday in Poland is known as Smigus Dingus. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. This
What
tradition
schmigus
involved
dingus?
this tradition involves people soaking each other with buckets of water, a practice rooted in spring cleansing and the baptism of a Polish prince.
It sounds something out of Kama Sutra.
What are we talking about?
You know what
Okay.
that is?
Yes, I know what that is.
Oh, okay.
Why do you know what that is?
'Cause I have one upstairs.
Anyway, did you know in Norway it is a tradition to read, watch, and listen to crime stories and detective thrillers over the Easter holiday? In France, they make a giant omelet. Every Easter Monday, the town of Hawks cooks a massive omelet in the town square using over 4,500 eggs to feed thousands. Giant omelet in France.
I can get down with that. I like
Yeah,
an
I like
omelet.
the giant omelet
Mhm.
tradition. That's pretty cool. In Greece, they do something called pot throwing. Residents throw pots, pans, and other ceramic items out of their windows on Easter Sunday morning, smashing them into the streets.
Ooh, that sounds messy and dangerous.
It's supposed to bring good luck and fortune throughout the year. I don't know. In Finland, children dress up as witches and go door to door trading decorated pussy willow branches for candy. Kind of sounds like Halloween, like what we do, we dress up and go door to door.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
But we don't trade in pussy willow branches for candy. That's very interesting. In Germany, huge bonfires are lit on Holy Saturday to drive away evil spirits and celebrate the arrival of spring, burning effigies.
Period.
In Bermuda, residents fly homemade colorful kites on Good Friday, which symbolize the resurrection of Christ.
People live in Bermuda?
British overseas territory.
Hmm. Interesting. I don't know my geography, to be honest.
Bermuda is a self-governing British overseas territory. While it has its own constitution, parliament, and internal self-government, it is not an independent country and remains under the sovereignty of the United Kingdom.
Hmm. Interesting.
Location, North
Wow.
Atlantic Ocean. Okay. Anyway, in Papua New Guinea, churches and trees are decorated with cigarettes and tobacco, which are distributed to the congregation after the service. They just be getting down smoking. They just be smoking.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very safe. So time for our game?
Strawbeeb has prepared a Easter edition word chain game. Why don't you explain?
Okay. So for the word chain game, we have each come up with a list of 8 words. We're going to give each other the first word of our list and then the first letter of of each word on the list. And we have to try to guess what the next word is. But the word only has to go with the word before. You'll get it as we go.
It's like
but
a cohesive phrase.
yeah. The whole thing doesn't have to go together, just the word before it.
Yeah. They have to tie in.
Unless you did a phrase, but
Yeah. You know what? I'm not going to give you any hints on mine because I want to win this time because you won the last game.
oh, well, let's see. I have
You
to
won
pull up my
you
list.
won guess that category last week. So
Yeah, because you suck. Do you want to go first or?
sure. Okay. First word is a gimme. So the first word is Easter. The next word starts with the letter E. Okay. Easter egg.
Yes.
Okay, we got the first word. Okay. Now I can't go. It's your turn, right?
No, you can keep going
Oh.
until like you need to get a letter or you guess wrong.
Okay, the first letter of the next word is H. Is it ham?
No.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Okay. The first word is bunny,
Mm-hmm.
carrot.
You got it. Carrot is the second word. Yep.
Okay. Carrot cake.
You got it. Cake is the third word.
Cake. Give me a
Is that
letter.
an L?
Okay.
Okay, you can't go though, so.
hmm I know what it is, I think.
No, you don't.
Maybe.
Okay, let's go back to my word. It starts with an H. Hunt.
Yes.
Oh, we got it. Okay. Uh, is it basket?
No.
Letter B. It's gonna. Okay, I'm gonna have to think on that one. All right. Back to you.
Cake slice. Cake
Slice.
slice.
Slice. You got it.
Is it slice or sliced? With a
Slice.
D. Okay. Slice. Oh my gosh. Give me a letter.
H. What did I guess earlier?
Basket.
I guessed basket. Can I have a letter?
You.
Okay.
Okay. Slice. Give me a letter. I have no idea.
Oh,
Okay.
bunny.
Yes.
Got it. Carrot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cake.
Yeah.
Got it.
We did 3 of the same words.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Can I have a letter?
H.
Okay. Back to you.
Is yours chocolate?
It is chocolate.
Chocolate candy.
You got it. Candy.
Candy egg.
Eggs.
Eggs.
Ooh, are we both on the last one? No, I got 2 more to go. You got
Oh,
1 more to go.
eggs. Give me a letter.
Why?
Unless you get it this time, you're cooked.
Okay. Is it chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on my last word. So are you though? Oh, am I cooked here? Chocolate. I think you're gonna win this week again.
You need a letter?
Is it? Is it tie dye?
No, chocolate tie-dye.
I don't
What?
know. I'm just throwing a Hail Mary.
Eggs dye.
Died.
Duh.
Yeah, died with a D.
Okay, I'll give you a letter. R.
Chocolate. Treat.
Yeah, treats.
Treats. Fuck. I really said tie dye.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe we had some of the same words. That's so
Oh, I
funny.
can. There's only so many Easter words, right?
Yeah.
Man. So today we learned Easter is terrifying.
Don't trust the Easter Bunny.
Don't trust the Easter Bunny. We eat way too much candy. And we still can't complete a simple game.
I can. What are you talking about? Also, don't look out your window at night.
Okay, thank you so much to everyone who checked out the podcast so far and supported it. Thank you guys for being here while we try new things and throw our chaos onto the internet. This has been another episode of This Sounded Better in Our Heads.
And it probably should have stayed there.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.